Hello and welcome. In today's video, I will walk you through the essential steps to set up PostgreSQL dev environment for use in a Java project. So we will see how to create PostgreSQL instance using Docker. After that, I will show you how to use IntelliJ to access and manage the database. And finally, we will see how to set up an environment in the database. So how to create schema and user. So let's get started. First, to install Postgre database on your machine for dev purposes. There is several ways to achieve that, and one approach is to use Docker. Fortunately, there is one official image for PostgreSQL. I prepared these scripts here. Using this script, this is the command. On my MacBook, I have Docker installed. This script will load this image with this version. And after that, as you see here, I'm using --rm. It means that the container will be removed when it is shut down. And I'm using this mapping here, this volume. So we are mapping this folder from the container into the host. So you have to create a folder on your host machine. And this makes your change persistable. It means when you run the container again, you will have all your work available, and you pass this environment variable Postgre user, for instance demo. So let's run this script. And Docker has been started. As you see, I created this folder here. This will contain all files from the Docker. So the container is mapped to this host folder. So let's have a look on it. So I have here all information. We can also check that the container is running. And as you see, this is my container. We created Postgre instance with default user passed as argument demo, and the password is also demo. So let me show you how to access the database using IntelliJ. Instead of using an external tools, we will use a plugin in IntelliJ. So now using IntelliJ, we will use IntelliJ to access the database. So all you need to do is to add a database plugin in IntelliJ in setting, and you go to plugins, and here you look for database, this one, and you need to restart the IDE. So at the right side, you can open the plugin window. So it is very practical. It is very easy to use. It supports many databases. Just click here to add new data source, and you have here many possibilities. We will choose Postgre. So the instance is on our local host, and we defined the password demo. Let's test. The connection is working, apply. And as you see here, you can open a new window, tables, for example. You can also navigate all objects available in the database. As you see, this is the public schema. Using this user, you can create a table, ID numeric, for example. So the table appears here. You can also check here in this view, and as you see, the table belongs to this schema. One another information, for example, if you have some things, if you have many windows here and you want to go back to this console, all you need to do is to click here, navigation, jump to query console. As you see, when you are developing an application using Java, it is a good approach to create a schema for your application instead of using the public. This will allow you to use your database for many applications. So here all objects are grouped in public, and you cannot create the same table on the same. So just let me show you how to configure or set up your dev environment. So we go here. On my home page, I prepared this script. How to quickly set up. So all we need to do is to copy this command here. I will explain this command. First, you create schema. Let's call it dev. After that, we will create another user. You can call it the same as the schema, and as you see, and you choose password, for example dev as well. After that, you need to make this schema the default one for your user, so you don't need to specify the entire path to the object. So the objects will be created automatically in this schema when you are logged as dev. And here just make it owner of this schema, and at the end add some privileges dev. We are done. Now we can add new connection or data source. And instead of demo, we will use dev. We check that everything is working. We apply, and when we create new table, my table ID numeric, for example, and as you see, it is added to the dev schema. We can also check here. We can restrict where. So these steps is, in my opinion, very important, because I have even seen experienced Java developer works with public schema instead of creating an own schema for your project. These steps, what we did now, is essential for Java developer. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and bye.